lonesome. Until I first met you, I was lonesome. And when you came inside, dear, my heart grew light and this whole world seemed new to me. You're really swell, I have to admit you deserve expressions that really fit you. And so I've racked my brain hoping to explain all the things that you did to me. Amir, Mr. Shane, please let me explain. Amir, Mr. Shane means you're grand. Amir, Mr. Shane, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest in the land. It means you're the Shane means you're grand. Amir, Mr. Shane, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land.
Greetings from the Andrews sisters. I'm Patty.
I'm Maxine.
And I'm Laverne.
Say Bella, Bella, even say wunderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I've tried to explain. Amir, Mr. Shane, so kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. I say that you will understand.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of That 20-Something Show. Christmas time is here, everyone.
Real quick, did you like that I was reading the music?
I did. I loved that you were reading the music. It gave the illusion that, we were professionals.
we definitely rehearsed this before.
We clearly rehearsed this. Oh. You can't tell that it was completely improvised by the fact that I actually laughed when you did it the first time. Merry Christmas time! Happy Christmas, everyone! Thanks for tuning in to the stream. Merry Christmas!
Happy Chrysler!
Thanks for tuning into this stream. We appreciate it. We're just sitting cozy by our laptop screens, and we're the millennial version of the fireplace. We're just enjoying ourselves, warming up, and drinking some hot cocoa, or in my case, hot green tea. And, enjoying the
But
Christmas...
we can pretend it's cocoa.
Yeah, we can pretend. Enjoying the Christmas spirit, Christmas time is here. Was that too loud? I do have a question for the people.
Startled me.
Piano! I do have a question on the balance. Does that sound too loud, guys who are listening? I gotta know, because I don't.
On my end, it was a little loud, but I'm not sure about them.
Oh, okay. Well, if it was too loud, let me know in chat, because I will turn it down. I'll figure it out. I'll figure myself out. Anyway.
Also,
well,
I like how we have both my personalities on the pictures here. There's definitely a Scotch glass and a happy little elf.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
How fitting.
Wait a second. That's so confusing.
My head is hurting, Matt. You're logged in as me.
Oops.
Legend of Linz, what happened?
Oh, that's great. So you know who Legend of Linz is, right, Pablo?
No.
No? I forget. Is it your wife? Is it your fiance? Is it your girlfriend? Is it just a lover in the nighttime? I forget.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Fiance. There we go. Okay. I didn't know. My bad. I just totally forgot. But yeah, Legends of Linz is Matt's fiance. So
Gotcha.
yeah. So I'm glad to see everybody joining us. Lover in the nighttime works too. Well, I'm glad.
Linz, you bagged a goat one.
But yeah, as you can clearly see by the elf on my screen. Oh, I don't know which side it's to. It's to this side. I'm all flipped around and reversed. But yeah, as you can see by the elf on my screen and the delightful Christmas lights running up the side, it's Christmas time, and I'm getting into it. It's kind of weird for me because I've been working, and mostly it hasn't snowed at all, and it hasn't really been particularly cold either. It snowed a little bit. It was like a light dusting of snow at one point, and then it all melted the next day.
Did you still watch Edward Scissorhands that night?
I did not.
You have to.
I'm a trash person. I don't own it. What is it on?
I think it's on Disney Plus.
I'll have to watch it.
So no excuses.
I'm so sorry. But yeah, I missed out. But I'll have to watch it anyway. Anyway, I've just been kind of out of it because it doesn't feel like Christmas yet. It's weird. I don't know.
It just hasn't hit in yet.
Yeah, and nobody out there is like, there's nobody doing a bunch of Christmassy stuff. Nobody's really going all big right now because of COVID and all of that kind of stuff.
Oh,
so,
I heard myself in your.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, if you can hear it, I apologize. Just because of what we're doing on stream today, I can't use headphones for it, so.
It's all good.
Oh, well.
I can hardly tell, actually.
Oh, good. I'm glad. But, you guys, speaking of what we're doing on stream today, I'm super excited. Pablo and I last stream decided that we would bring back into existence the song and character challenges from our old YouTube channel, just to give us a challenge. And
And we were bored.
yeah, that and we were super bored. But yeah, we wanted to do some fun stuff for you guys. So yeah, with that in mind, stay tuned for the rest of this episode. I think we'll do those challenges right after our usual intermission.
In Act 2.
Pablo, did you? Classic. Matt knows. Matt knows. You know, when I was really young, and by really young I mean 8 or 9.
Wow, that's really young.
Yeah, that's wow. How young were you? No, no.
Audience.
Yeah, but when I was really young, people would actually literally they thought I looked like a young Macaulay Culkin.
I've seen the pictures. I buy it.
And so, like, they would have me take my glasses off and just go, and it was the best thing ever. It was so fun. Yes, by young I mean literally last week. But will there be a fedora hat? No, there will not be a fedora. I apologize. In fact, I will even be taking this hat off so that I can wear the headphones. That's why I can't do the headphones. Because in order for me to hear my piano, I have to wear headphones for that and not for the stream, and it's all kinds of complicated. So, yeah.
When will life get easier?
Yeah, third world problems, am I right? Not really. But yeah. So Christmassy, Christmas time. I started out by playing a little song. Oh, guys. I mean, this has nothing to do with Christmas other than the fact that it was a Christmas present.
Spy Kids? Oh, no, sorry, I jumped the gun.
No, nice drop, though. That's great. Getting it in there early. No, but, so...
For those of you drinking at home.
Yeah, hey, you know. No, but other than the fact that it was a Christmas present, this has nothing to do with Christmas whatsoever, but I bought myself a Christmas present, and it's a brand new acoustic guitar. It's a Taylor. I'm so excited about it. It sounds so pretty. I love it. I love it so much. Spy Kids, finally. Like, we haven't talked about it in every episode.
We casually drop it here and there.
You know, every once in a while. But, yeah, I will not be playing a ton of guitar today, but I will be playing some piano for you guys a little later, which will be fun. But speaking about music, Pablo, what is your favorite holiday song? Beyond favorite? What is the holiday song that you can't go through the holiday season without listening to? Like, you have to listen to it. It's something like that, you know?
There's a lot. I always make sure I listen to the same songs, and it's, I don't know, it's basically a playlist I got going, so.
Yeah, that's awesome.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
But, let's see. Carol of the Bells, that has to play at some point.
Dong, ding, ding, dong. The life of being a bass. It's great, man.
You know, one of those that, well, I'm currently working at a lobby in a condo building, but they have music playing.
Sounds like a fake job, Pablo.
It is most definitely a fake job. It's a front.
I knew it.
That's, you know, as far as the government is concerned. No, but we have music playing in the lobby. And I know that now you have been working in retail, and you will know that you cannot escape no matter how hard you try. All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Okay, so hear me out. Guitar Center is a music place. And so obviously we have to have a variety of music playing throughout the store. And one of the best things ever is, especially for the holiday season, but just in general, I've heard tons of horror stories of people who work in the mall hearing All I Want for Christmas Is You at least 20 times a day.
At least.
Because it plays every other song. And that sounds awful because it's just, it's a great song. Don't get me wrong.
No, yeah,
it's a wonderful song. But
dude, I even heard it in Spanish down here.
that's
I can't
awesome,
escape
actually. That's fantastic. But yeah, they, so I just hear these horror stories. Well, Guitar Center plays too much of a variety to hear the same song twice in one day, which is super nice. And I have yet to hear Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. I have yet to hear it. It hasn't played once. However, they do play a male version of it, which is kind of awesome. I'm kind of into it. It's a little more punk rocky. I don't know.
Okay.
I kind of like it. It's nice.
Michael Bublé does one too.
Ooh, that is nice.
It's more balladly though.
Yeah, Matt, I would definitely be thankful that the Target didn't have to play music. That's nice. Linz, when I worked at Express, they okayed the Ariana Grande one 1,000,000 times. Oh, they played. That makes sense, rather than okayed. But
you're like,
I like
she's
they
okay.
okayed it. Yeah, like just working at Express. Okay. Hearing it on there. Anyway,
Yes.
that's
By regulation,
exactly
every 5 minutes, someone has to go.
Okay. That sounds like that commercial that's on Hulu all the time.
Oh yeah, I love
Okay.
I love the OK commercial.
So ridiculous that I know that, and that you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I know.
But anyway, regardless. So yeah, I let me see. I haven't even told you my favorite Christmas song, which is crazy.
I still don't know my favorite.
You know, there are a lot of songs. So I've been in choir for years as well.
Yeah.
And so there are a ton of songs that I absolutely love.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah,
Speaking of choir, when you hear "All I Want for Christmas Is You," even outside of work or whatever, do you instinctively, whether you want to or not, have to jump in at the chorus? And
Yes. Not only that, but when they played the male version, I did it, and there are no backups there, and I'm like, oops. I guess that part's not in this.
They're like, wow, he's really into it.
And yeah, no, it's great. It's wonderful. Yeah, so I always love that. But my favorite Christmas song is actually one that I don't sing too often. In fact, it's one of those that most people actually know, like the orchestra version better.
Okay.
It's Sleigh Ride, I believe is what it's called. And it's that, the orchestra version has the
Just
gallop.
see those sleigh bells
Sing and then ring, ting, ting, and then.
I love that
It's
one.
that one. But the orchestra version is so cool because there's like a neigh at the end of it, and like the.
Oh, okay.
Just throughout the orchestra, they use a bunch of different weird instrument techniques, and I've always absolutely loved it. And it's always reminded me of Christmas.
See, okay,
Christmas song.
I would have to say my favorite one would either be that one or Winter Wonderland, specifically because I grew up with, the Disney sing-along song videos.
Oh, nice.
And there was this Christmas one that, they queued up Sleigh Bell, or Sleigh Ride.
Sleigh Ride,
They queued up Sleigh Ride with the scene from Christmas Carol with Uncle Scrooge and the whole cartoons. They queued that one up, and they also queued up Winter Wonderland, and I love both those songs so much.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's right, Pleasantly Purple. Another great Christmas song is the Christmas Soup. I like this song Christmas Wrapping. Now I need to look that up because I don't know it.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Couldn't miss this one this year. Like almost every Christmas movie nowadays has it.
That's actually so funny because I have not heard it. I don't think.
I'll send it to you. Trust me, you've heard it.
Okay, maybe. But,
it's basically montage music in any badass Christmas movie.
That's great. Like Paul Blart Mall Cop, the pinnacle of Christmas movie.
Yes.
But no, it does sound like something that they would play in that. But yeah, I wanted to talk about Christmas Soup. So Christmas Soup is a different version of that one song that I forget the a cappella group's name now.
Tonics?
It's a drinking reference. It's a drinking reference.
Oh, Straight No Chaser.
Straight No Chaser. Thank you. I was like, it's a drinking reference. That's all I've got.
That's all I needed.
That's all I got. That's great. No.
Drinking, I got you.
Yeah, right? No, but so Christmas Soup is a different version of the kind of Christmas mashup that Straight No Chaser does. So if you've ever heard it, it's like a play on the 12 Days of Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And then it breaks out into all of these different songs. Well, their version goes into Africa by Toto, which is just ridiculous. But my version is it just goes into a different solo. It's weird. It was kind of like half commissioned for a choir that I was in previously, Connor I, the singing choir of Rockford. So it was half commissioned for them, and so they wrote a different little solo in there. Obviously, we couldn't do Africa by Toto in the middle of it because we didn't have the rights. So, there's all that kind of stuff.
Been a lot cooler if you did.
Yeah. I hear it's Christmas down in Africa. But anyway. Yeah, so Christmas soup was always fun. It was great. But yeah.
Another song that I really, really like, but of course it sparked some controversy over the past couple of years. It's Baby It's Cold Outside.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know, it's not really Christmas, but it's definitely winter season.
Yeah. Apparently they changed a line in it, and now it's okay.
Yeah. Say what's in this drink.
Yeah. Yeah, they changed that one line, and now it's no longer a rapey song. It's just a persistent song. That's what it is.
Yeah. Don't they replace with was that a wink or something like that?
Something like that.
Something like that.
I can't. I haven't heard it. I just know. But yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. It's also, still a really rough song. Like.
Oh yeah. By the way, I just sent you the Christmas rapping song, so you can hear it later.
Ooh, I'll listen to it later. I'm so excited. My favorite part is if you got pneumonia and died. It's so funny.
Yeah. Like that's what I love about it.
It's so
I can just see it as like a comedy sketch.
It is the Kids Bop version. Also, I nod when I'm responding to something in chat while you're speaking, and I just realized
you're not listening. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I also just realized that I nod to be silent so that I can kind of respond to chat while you're talking without interrupting. But lately, my nod has sounded like this. So it's not.
I don't mind.
It's not helping.
I don't mind.
I see the nod all the time. Yeah, you get me, Matt. And also, you, Matt, are located right there. You're the person I'm looking at when I'm looking up and to the left or right or whatever. It's my right. It's probably your left. I don't know. This whole backwards thing really gets to me. But anyway.
The funny thing is, on the screen I'm watching right now, you're talking the opposite way where the comments are.
Oh, that's funny. That's even funnier. Of course, oh yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. Strike that. Reverse it. Yes. That's so great. I love that movie. But yeah, so those are definitely my favorite Christmas songs. I Legend of Linz by the Waitress.
That's
by the Waitress.
Christmas rapping is by the Waitress.
Okay, cool. Got you. I was just kind of confused by the comment, but now I get it.
I got you, Linz.
I'm here. Thank you. I appreciate it. So what are your favorite Christmas songs, guys? I know Matt likes the song Christmas Rapping. What about you, Linz? Or I guess Christmas Soup was yours, Pleasantly Purple. But I'd love to know. And if there are weird off-the-wall ones, like I've been hearing some weird ones at work. Again, we play a huge variety, and I don't even know what the songs are called. So, but I like them. I'm like, ooh, this is an interesting Christmas song. I super like all the jazzy versions of Christmas songs. Like,
oh yeah, literally
the idea of sitting by the fire, listening to a relaxing lounge jazz Christmas, record or whatever. That's my dream come true. I like that. It's so peaceful. It's so lovely. But
there's a rendition of Have a Holly Jolly Christmas by Michael Bublé that I really like.
Oh yeah. John Williams' score of Home Alone is top tier.
Perfect.
So I was just watching Home Alone the other day, and I was like, I didn't know this was John Williams, but this has got to be John Williams. and my brother Noah was like, is this John Williams? I think this is John Williams. And I was like, let's look it up. And we looked it up, and it's like, it's John Williams. There you go. It's so funny because you can tell with John Williams. You can just immediately tell when it's his scores because they're so good. John Williams is the fucking man. There's a song called John Williams is the Man. I don't know if you've heard it, but it's like, it's a bunch of Star Wars quotes set to John Williams music, which is hilarious.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just absolutely delightful.
You know, he based the like one of the Home Alone themes to the Nutcracker. You know, when everybody's rushing, it's the theme they always play when everybody's rushing.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh, also, you know, I forgot to do this when we got started, and to be honest, I have no idea where it's gonna pop up.
Here, I'll just do this.
I'm moving things.
Wow.
Ah, there you go.
Cover all the bases.
No, but I do want to move this without moving something else. Oh, I just keep moving everything on my stream except for it. This is I'm terrible at streaming. I am a bad stream person.
Hey, this is a shit show. Don't apologize.
Okay, well, anyway, I am going to just go ahead and here. I'll move the little
Use
guy
your
up
imagination.
Here for now. There you go. You saw that guy move onto the top of the jar. It's fantastic. Yeah, exactly. Your favorite is also Christmas wrapping. That's awesome. So I wanted to just really, the only reason I went on this whole tangent is because we got another follower while we were not streaming. So I wanted to play their little follower thing. So thank you, Maddie JP, for the follow. We appreciate it a ton. And so we are 60% of the way to.
I'm impressed, to be honest.
I am too. Like you know, obviously, I don't think it'll happen by Christmas unless we get. No. Yes, Austin. Yes. You should have been here sooner. I played my guitar right at the very beginning of the stream, but you missed out. Oh well, that's okay. He saw me pick up my guitar today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks so much, Maddie, for the Austin is from Guitar Center. Yeah, I should do that. Oops, I forgot. But yeah, so we're 60% of the way to our follower goal, which is awesome. I did not think we would get this far by Christmas, which is just
Seriously.
crazy to me. And you know, obviously the goal was by Christmas, but that was a long shot, and a ton of friends came in and followed. So I.
How's the booze talking?
Yeah, right. A ton of friends and a ton of strangers too, which is awesome. So I appreciate all the follows and all the people that got us here.
Seriously, it means a lot that you guys just even want to, you know, chime in and listen to us.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Thanks for coming to our shit show and
thanks for hanging out
and dealing with our shit. but
voluntarily, might I add.
Right? We didn't force you to do this, although I might have forced a couple people. But you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, Austin, what's your favorite Christmas song, if you have one? If you hate Christmas, that's fine. We'll just call you the Grinch for the rest of the stream. Matt, you got your ass kicked in Catan, so you needed something to make me happier.
That's fair.
Aww. Yeah. I enjoy Catan. I enjoy a lot of those like Euro strategy games, the European strategy sort of games. I love them a lot. I have been on a Ticket to Ride kit, not kit.
There it is.
Yep, those are the words. A Ticket to Ride kick, and I also really like Mysterium, but
I miss Mysterium.
Yeah, right. Tabletop Simulator. Heck yeah, I've got Tabletop Simulator. Let's play sometime. Oh, Holy Night is a great song as well. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, Holy Night is another really good one. You know, if we're talking about the more traditional, like, I guess, sacred Christmas songs, I love O Come Emmanuel. I don't know why. I just really like the way that song is formatted.
It sounds very pleasing, so I get it.
It does, and it has, like, the line in it is very swoopy.
It's very smooth.
Any sense.
I get it. It hits very smoothly.
Yeah, it's the phrasing. The phrasing is what gets it for me. Streaming Catan tomorrow. Shameless promotion. Yeah. Shout out to Matt. Go follow Matt 1012. Because he streams. Sometimes he streams board games. Sometimes he streams video games. He streams lots of cool stuff.
But it's pretty fun. It's pretty. It actually is.
So drop him a
fun.
follow. He's also trying to get to affiliate status, which is awesome. Believe by Josh Groban. Is that the same?
That's from Polar Express.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's what I thought. I love that song too. The entire soundtrack from Polar Express is great. You know what song always gets me?
Oh my god, dude.
Go ahead.
Real quick, I gotta say, because before theater, before everything, I was in band. You know, back when Miss Hoyer ran the band. But there was a concert in which we were doing a medley of the Polar Express, and I think Matt and I were having the most fun out of everyone because we had our trumpets with us, and we were playing Hot Chocolate, and we were chair dancing. We were like,
That's great. That's so great. Yeah, you rocked the trumpet section. Heck yeah, that's awesome. I never saw you when you played trumpet. I'm upset. That's okay.
I'd like to pick it back up, to be honest. That was fun.
For sure. So yeah, Austin, I'd love to play some tabletop at some point for sure. Just literally whatever it is, let me know. I'm in. Because Tabletop Simulator is supported on Mac. Unlike Among Us, which I'd love to play more of, but I can't. I guess I could play it on my phone, but that's difficult. And yeah, Josh Groban is awesome. So I was going to talk about soundtracks real quick for a minute.
Yeah,
so
go
the
for
Polar
it.
Express soundtrack, amazing. Phenomenal.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that was probably a good choice, Matt.
Good move.
I'm sorry.
That's why we went to choir.
Don't mean to throw shade or anything, but anyway. So the other soundtrack that I love, but more specifically the one song, is the Grinch soundtrack. Not the animated one, but the Jim Carrey version.
The Jim Carrey one.
Yeah. And the song that gets me every time is "Where Are You Christmas?" I'm like, oh, it always makes me feel.
It's so cute.
Like
it's
it's "Where Are You Christmas?" And I'm like, yes. Yeah, exactly, Matt. Matt knows.
I actually just watched that movie a few days ago.
Yeah, so did I. It was it's on Disney Plus, I think, or something. I feel like the elf is living on the edge. Oh no, do I have to change the positioning of the elf? He is kind of oh no, I've shifted things around. I'm the worst streamer. There we go. Okay, here, I'll move him back. No,
Billy, no. Remember, you have a sponsor now. Don't go in there. No.
I'm gonna put him right on the there. Now at least on my screen, he looks like he's actually standing on the cup, which is fun. I enjoy it.
Dude, I'm his sponsor. He can't drink.
He can't drink? Don't do that. Here, if I can do this, it'll be even funnier. Now it looks like he's just chilling in the glass. So, Linz, you were shaken to the core when you found out the girl is Jenny from Gossip Girl. Yeah, the girl from the Grinch, right? Yeah.
I actually haven't seen Gossip Girl.
I have not seen Gossip Girl either, but I was looking her up because I was like, she hasn't done anything after this. Like, is she just making all of her money off of the Grinch? Because I've never seen her in anything. And then I looked her up, and she's in like 20 things. And I'm like, oh, so she has done stuff. Oops.
Yeah. I mean, you can still get good money from that one movie. I mean, it's guaranteed they're gonna play it a lot every year.
I don't understand your comment, Austin. But I'll take it. Go for it, man. Oh yeah, she was in Spy Kids 2. She was the president's daughter in Spy Kids 2.
Okay.
Not that there's a tie here or anything, but she was
Oh
in
my
Spy
God.
Kids 2. This is a straight fact. That's so funny. It all comes around to that. Oh, that's delightful.
I smell a conspiracy.
I smell a conspiracy. Man, it's not fair because there were so many actors in the Spy Kids series.
That's true.
It's just so many talented people. As
Basically, what it came down to is if you were a child actor back then, you were gonna be in Spy Kids in one
Emily
capacity or
Osment
another.
in Spy Kids.
Yeah.
Who? Okay, the only person that I haven't seen in a ton of other things, and that's because he's in like the not mainstream, is
Right.
the guy who played Junie, whose name always
Yeah.
escapes me.
I can't remember
Yeah,
either, but
he's Junie. That's his name.
yeah, he definitely does the like the non-mainstream movies.
Yeah, he does a bunch of non-mainstream stuff, which is pretty cool. And yes, I don't know what you're wait-whatting, but yes, it's true. All of the things we've said. Wait a second.
yes, he's Megan Trainor's husband.
No way.
Yeah.
Now I'm going, wait, what? That's crazy. I guess his lips were moving. Or she was all about his bass. Or I don't know.
Dude, she wrote to
trying.
him.
She
Your
wrote to
future husband.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah. And Antonio Banderas was in was Puss in Boots in Shrek.
You know what I love? He also dubs himself in the Spanish version.
Well, of course he does. Of course. That's so funny.
See, I want to do that someday. I want to be able to dub myself because I feel like if I heard myself in Spanish dubbed by someone else, that would just be weird for me.
Yeah, that is weird. I mean, if you can do it, do it. Like I love
Though
those actors. Like
I get that sometimes it's because scheduling issues, but when you can, just do it. Danny DeVito voiced himself as the Lorax in Spanish and in Russian, I think.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was like,
oh, really?
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
No, you're totally good. I was like, Danny DeVito. I couldn't remember if it was Danny DeVito or who else was doing that, but they voiced themselves in Russian, and I'm like, if you have the talent and the capability of doing that, like that's awesome.
Do it.
Go for it. If you can be, the voice, then do it.
Same thing happened with the guy who voiced LeFou in the animated Beauty and the Beast.
The original?
Yeah,
That
he
would be
dubbed
the
himself in
animated one.
Spanish.
Yeah.
I think he was an actual Spanish speaking actor, but he got to dub himself.
That's crazy. That's so fun. I love it. Yeah, I love that kind of stuff. Do you know if Danny DeVito actually knows like Russian, or if he was just
I don't
given
know.
a pronunciation
I'm
guide or something?
Maybe he knows. I have no idea. Like
Maybe he knows.
or he is a good actor. I'm sure somebody just trained him on like what to say phonetically.
Yeah, well, and that's my thought. Like, I've had to do certain things for shows where I've had a vocal, like a vocal exercise professional. I don't know. I've had to do accents for shows and stuff, and someone has coached me, like a vocal coach.
director.
Yeah, on
To
how
coach,
to
yeah.
speak. Yeah. So it's totally a possibility. I'd love to do my own voice over work in other languages too, even though I'm not like I'm very monolingual, if even that, to be honest. Words are hard. Yes, Danny DeVito is the best. It's just an inherent fact.
He came from the same school that Anne Hathaway did.
Yeah. I'm sure Anne Hathaway
But
really
it's the other way around.
I'm sure Anne Hathaway really loves being compared to Danny DeVito.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm really sure that she loves being just lumped in.
There was because they had been trying to do Into the Woods for years, like before the one came out. But there was a time where in the cast they were gonna cast Danny DeVito as the Giant. So
That's so funny.
I would pay serious money to watch him be the Giant.
Right.
Like
that
Robin
actually
Williams.
Sounds like one of those SNL fake audition tapes.
I'd watch that.
That sounds like one of those. That's so funny.
Like Robin Williams was gonna be the baker too.
I could see it. Danny DeVito, Space Jam.
Space Jam.
That's so funny. So I did want to talk about, is this a Danny DeVito episode now? Yes. We are,
that was our segue.
as the kids say, we're simping for Danny DeVito right now.
Simp? Oh, okay.
I think that's how the
isn't that when you like worship someone?
I don't really know.
I can't get behind the times yet. So you kids watching at home,
I would say that Danny DeVito is on fleek, but that's just
I got you.
Aha!
I got you.
We were in high school during that one. Okay. No, but oh,
it's disgusting.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
No, so Christmas. Let's talk about it. So I just had, you said
about a million things.
About a million things. No, Anne Hathaway. And
yes.
I immediately thought, because I always get them confused, not that they're anything alike, I just get the names confused.
Oprah?
Yeah. No, I immediately thought of Anna Kendrick. According to an interview, he learned those languages to do the dubs for Lorax. No way!
That is great.
That is awesome. That is so cool. I appreciate that. That's dedication right there. But yeah, so when you said Anne Hathaway, I thought Anna Kendrick, and I just watched Noelle, which
that's such a good movie.
Or did that come out
last year? That was last year.
Okay, I had just watched it for the first time this year, and it was pretty awesome. I really enjoyed that movie. There's another Christmas movie out that I just watched last night.
Any chance to watch Bill Hader, I'm in.
Oh yeah, Bill Hader as the kind of lazy Claus, lazy cousin Claus. That's what I'll call him.
He's just uncomfortable the whole time.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing, man? And oh no, not lazy cousin Claus, lazy Claus is who it was. And then
Billy Eichner
was the cousin who literally like could play like a Mark Zuckerberg type. Like totally, he's Jeff Bezos.
I loved his character.
Last Christmas is terrible, but in a beautiful kind of way. That's hilarious. Last Christmas?
I don't think I've seen that.
I feel like I have seen that one. Who does it have in it? Because now I want to know. I totally don't know. There have been so many Christmas movies.
Oh yeah.
I do want to talk about the one I watched last night. It's Christmas movie is a very loose term. Because it's marketed as a Christmas movie. Yeah, that's what I thought, Matt. It does sound familiar. But anyway, the movie that I watched last night was marketed as a Christmas movie, but it had nothing to do with Christmas itself so much as it happened during Christmas time.
Okay.
And all of this kind of stuff. So,
like the actual Christmas theme was more background.
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, Die Hard. No.
Was it Die Hard, Jacob?
No, it wasn't Die Hard. It was called Jingle Jangle.
Yeah, I've seen like ads for that. I haven't seen it though.
Yeah, Jingle Jangle: A Christmas Journey, and it was pretty excellent. It was like Greatest Showman meets Christmas.
Okay.
And
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it had very poppy. I have not seen a Princess Switch. With
I heard Forrest Whitaker sings in it. Does he?
Yes, he does in Jingle Jangle.
I love Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, for sure. He's great. Keegan-Michael Key sings in it as well.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I love Keegan-Michael Key's character. He's fantastic. And also, there's a child actress in it who is an amazing singer. And I'm like, and it's her debut. It's her first movie ever.
Oh,
and
that's great.
I'm like, there's no way this girl hasn't done anything. Yeah, she's 9 or whatever. So, like, she's young. So it makes sense that she hasn't done anything. But, like, there's no way that she just came out of nowhere. Turns out she was on Broadway. And I'm like, aha.
Of course.
She was in School of Rock on Broadway. She was in a couple of things. She was in School of Rock, and she was in a play of some sort as well. But she's been on Broadway, so, like, no wonder she's such a talented singer and stuff like that. Like, super cool. Olive the Other Reindeer was a blast from the
Oh
past.
my God, yes! Olive the Other Reindeer.
I've never seen it, but that's fantastic.
It's based on I think it's based on a children's book. Or am I wrong, Matt? Was it the other way around? But it's a dog who mishears
All of the other reindeer, yeah.
all of the other reindeer, and then she says that Santa Claus is looking for Olive the Other Reindeer. So she dreams of becoming this reindeer and helping Santa. It's a cool
Oh,
story.
that's great. That sounds.
It's adorable.
Awesome.
It's adorable.
It sounds adorable, to be honest. But yeah, Pleasantly Purple. Madeline Mills was her name. She's the one that's in School of Rock.
Okay.
And like, I mean, she went from
Pretty name too.
Right. It just
That is a
works.
name right
It just
there.
rolls right off the tongue. Madeline Mills. I don't know. But yeah, so she plays Forrest Whitaker's granddaughter.
Okay.
And so it's a really great story and everything. I really enjoyed it. It's so fun. There's a very Urkel-like character in it. So good. But yeah, anyway, it was kind of like a Greatest Showman because it was very pop theatrical music. Like, the opening number is all pop. The dance in it is all like highly hip hop and technical. There are people doing black flips. That was not a slip at all.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here and say it's a black cast.
Mainly, there are white people in the movie, but mainly black cast. And then there's another woman in it who's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, she's in love with Forrest Whitaker's character, and it's hilarious. She was in, so Madeline Mills was in the Broadway show School of Rock, not the movie. And so she was performing like 8 shows a week on Broadway. And she went from that to the movie Jingle Jangle.
Gotcha.
And then Martini is the real star of Olive the Other Reindeer. I need to watch Olive the Other Reindeer.
Dude, you're gonna love it. Trust me. If I know you, you're gonna love it.
That's awesome. I'm looking forward to it for sure. I'll have to check it out. You know what makes me like super nostalgic for childhood?
Go for it. You know I'm always here for that.
Those like stop motion holiday specials.
Yes.
Like Rudolph.
Rudolph and
is
Frosty.
Rudolph the one?
No, not Frosty. That was Mr. What?
Is Rudolph the one with you're thinking of Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Yes.
But
Thank
was
you.
Rudolph the one with Snow Miser and Heat Miser, or was that Santa Claus is Coming to Town? I forget.
I think I want to say Santa Claus is Coming to Town, but that's because they would play back to back, wouldn't they? Like back then.
Yeah, they're the same movie in my mind.
Right. To me, they're one big movie.
Yeah, it's Santa Claus is Coming to Town for
good.
sure. Yeah. So I was watching. I like to watch the because I don't watch cable anyway. I like to watch the clips of like the Tonight Show and stuff like that with Jimmy Fallon and all of these different talk shows. I like to watch the clips of them on YouTube afterwards. And I was watching Jimmy Fallon doing thank you notes, and he said,
"Oh, I love those."
And he went, "Thank you, Snow Miser and Heat Miser, for showing me what tripping on acid with Joe Biden and Donald Trump would be like." And I'm like, "That's hilarious." I died. I died. I was like, "Oh my god."
Dude, no joke. On this show, I want to do my own version called I Apologize. So it's like apology notes.
Yes. I love that idea. That's a great idea. Hey, we can do that on this show.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Later tonight, I'll mention a couple games that I bought that I think could be kind of fun to play every now and then.
Yeah, sounds great. I love it.
A little quick thing.
Yeah, for sure. Well, once we reach affiliate, we'll make it worth like 3,000 flu points or flu. I don't know. Anyway,
we'll figure it out.
I apologize. Yes, it's made the quote list. I'm so excited. But yeah, that's the other one, Matt, that Jimmy Fallon did the thank you note for. It was, thank you, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, for allowing us to sing a song where about that one time you got bullied at work. And I'm like, that's great, man. No Apollo cheese. No Apollo cheese.
I want cheese.
No, I want cheese. No. Nuts. Yeah. Those Christmas movies though, those stop motion ones, and the animated ones like Frosty and those, they're
like
just
staples.
Childhood. You know, it has to be. That's so good. And of course, I know we talked about this the last time we did a Christmas themed stream at the beginning of December here. But I do like the Santa Claus series.
It's a good one. It's
all three of those.
You can't go wrong with it.
Are fantastic, and I think they ended in a really good spot too. Like I don't think there needs to be another movie.
Nah, three was good,
and it ended correctly. I like it a lot. And you know, Tim Allen. You know what's super funny? Is Tim Allen voiced Buzz Lightyear. You know, spoiler alert, Buzz Lightyear is a toy. So Tim Allen voiced Buzz Lightyear, and when I'm watching Tim Allen, I don't hear it. But when I'm watching Tim Allen as the toy Santa Claus in Santa Claus 2, I hear Buzz Lightyear.
It's because there's that extra layer of him being plastic.
It's that extra layer of Uncanny Valley where I'm just like, that's Buzz Lightyear.
Like,
that's
there it is.
Right?
Did you hear about the Lightyear movie that's gonna come out?
Based on Buzz?
Yeah. Pixar is gonna do like a Buzz Lightyear movie, but not like the toy. It's supposed to be like the actual Buzz Lightyear that the toy is based on. I think it's gonna be cool. But it's supposed to be like his early days, so he's gonna be younger, and they're gonna get Chris Evans to voice him.
Oh, I love that! I'm so into that.
I'm excited for that.
I want
mainly because that opens up. Number one, you got to make sequels out of that. You got to milk Buzz Lightyear. It felt weird when I said it, but
those were not words, Pablo.
But I would also like that down the road they would make like a Western movie for Woody. Like I'd be down for that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh my God, that'd be so good,
wouldn't it? Like, I'd watch a Pixar Western.
To be honest, I don't know if they came out with it because I was too old for like child Disney series. I want them to come up with Woody's Roundup. I want Woody's Roundup to be a thing.
Disney Plus needs to get on that.
Yeah, for real. So I do want to say yes, especially Lynn's when he laughs. And his inflection when he's Toy Santa is like so much more up here all the time. And I'm like, that's Buzz Lightyear. It's just Buzz Lightyear. But so your stable childhood holiday thing was Rugrats, Hanukkah, huh?
I remember that.
Interesting. But yeah. And then Matt, it's like watching Monsters, Inc. and Emperor's New Groove and hearing John Goodman's voice. I hear both of them. That's so weird because
you ever notice
I don't.
They make memes out of both those characters, voiced by John Goodman, and they are both doing the thing. Like,
oh, that is funny. I didn't even notice.
Pacha does it one-handed, but Sully goes like same face and everything, but it's two-handed.
That is funny. Well, you know Disney. Disney animates their characters all the time. When what were we watching? I can't remember. Oh, we were watching the Disney version of A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
I finally watched that, by the way.
And who's the guy? Colin Firth. Colin Firth is in it, And
The nephew.
And I came in like right at the tail end of it, and I haven't seen that movie all the way through still.
Oh, it's good, dude. It's actually more faithful to the actual book.
I do want to watch it for sure. But I was like, as soon as they showed the nephew, I heard his voice, I was like, is that the guy from Nanny McPhee? Because I don't know actors' names right off the bat.
It's fine.
And was that?
As long as you recognize where they're from.
Is that the guy from Nanny McPhee? And everybody looked it up, and my mother, at the exact same time as I said, is that the guy from Nanny McPhee? She looked up at the screen and she's like, that looks like the guy from Nanny McPhee, because they animate what these actors actually look like, which is hilarious. And like, in Pixar especially, I can watch the actors do those motions. Like, I can see the character being fully portrayed. I feel so portrayed.
It's one of those.
But yeah. We've got the Christmas dogs in the background.
Yes, they're caroling.
That's what it is. But yeah. No, I it's interesting because it has taken me too long to realize that a lot of characters are, like a lot of animated characters are who their voice is. Like, for instance, Randall in Monsters, Inc. had no idea it was Steve Buscemi for the longest time. Like, until this year. It's a problem.
I think they really got it because, like, the eyes. Like, they...
Yeah. But it is funny because when you said that John Goodman's voice is Pacha and Sully, I was like, oh my god, it is. And, like, I know that individually.
Yeah.
But I didn't connect the dots. I forgot that they were both the same voice. And when I heard them talking in my head, I was like, oh yeah, they are the same person. It's crazy. Yeah, exactly, Matt. Toy Story 2, I literally saw Tom Hanks just getting his arm ripped off. I want him...
Dude, he's gonna play Geppetto in Pinocchio.
That's so funny.
I'm excited.
Tom Hanks
I'm pumped for that. Yeah.
Is it a live action or is it
Disney? It's Disney, and it's gonna be directed by Robert Zemeckis.
You said Disney, but is it live action?
Live action.
Okay, yeah, okay. So I assume it'll be live action with like a CG Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's kind of cool. I like that idea.
No, you got like Hollywood's nicest guy.
Right? That is so funny. And I'm glad to hear he's doing better after COVID and everything, too. It's super nice. Hey! Thanks so much. Thanks for the follow, Pianist Mike.
Thanks, Pianist Mike.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Thanks for dropping in. Oh, I know exactly who this is, based on the name. It's my friend Mike from work. Yeah, it's Mike. He plays the piano.
Huh.
No way.
Well, gang, mystery solved.
No way. It's amazing. But yeah, thanks for the follow. That means we're at 31 now. I'm so excited.
Look at that.
We're even closer to our follower goal. We're supposed to hit 50 by Christmas. Do you think it'll happen? Jacob! Yes, you made it, Mike. I'm so glad. I am so very glad.
Welcome to the conversation.
So at the very beginning of the stream, I was playing my guitar, just for Luis, but he didn't show up, so whatever. Screw him. And shortly after our break, we're going to take a break in probably like 5 minutes or so here. But stay tuned, please, Mike, because after the break, Pablo and I have issued each other challenges last week. And my challenge was he challenged me to write a song. And let me see if I get this right. It was a love ballad.
Yes.
To a tuna sandwich. So I had to write a love ballad to a tuna sandwich. So I will be performing that. I wrote it in a week. Actually less than a week because our last stream was Tuesday. So I wrote it in 6 days. And it's going to be so fun. So don't leave after our break because you won't want to miss it. It's going to be super fun. What were you playing, Mike? Were you playing some holiday tunes? I know I've heard you playing a lot of classical stuff at work. Woo! Sounds great. But yeah, we're kind of talking about Christmas and things that get us in the holiday mood right now. At first we were talking about our favorite Christmas songs, and now we're kind of talking about Christmas movies and stuff like that. But
all things Christmas.
Yeah, feel free to chime in with your favorites of all of those things and what really gets you in the mood for the holidays. Ballads are some of your favorites. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I love the Christmas jazz ballads myself. I was talking about sitting by the fire, metaphorically, because I don't have a fireplace. But I love sitting by the metaphorical fireplace, listening to some Christmas lounge piano. It's my favorite, for sure. And that's
very
awesome.
soothing.
Yeah, it is. So he was playing some Peanuts Christmas music. Heck yeah. Super cool.
All I can think of is Arrested Development when I think Peanuts Christmas.
Is that what he does?
Yeah. Here, give me a sec. Cue me up. Who ate my eggs?
But anyway, it's really weird because I can't hear what I'm playing at all. So
okay.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm playing this correctly. Nightless, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it. We
good.
just got another follow.
We're
at 32 followers already. This is ridiculous. But yeah, that's one more closer to our follower goal. Do you think we'll hit 50 by Christmas?
At this rate, I think so.
I'm so excited. This is the best stream ever. But yeah, we're since you just joined us, we are talking about Christmas and what gets us in the mood for Christmas, Christmas songs, Christmas movies, all of that kind of stuff. So welcome. Drop in chat your favorites of all of these things. Matt, if you're still with us, this is like the biggest stream ever. So it's crazy. Matt has been with us since the beginning. He is, and
we mean the very beginning.
The very beginning. So
I never put two and two together until weeks ago.
But he was the first person to comment on our YouTube series like 6 years back. So that's pretty crazy. But yeah. Anyway, drop whatever.
Since birth, says Matt.
Since birth, basically. I mean, you know, if you can count it as that. But yeah. It's a pretty good time over here. What were we in the middle of before all of these people started following us?
We were talking about the challenges.
The challenge. Oh yeah. Excuse me. For those of you who just joined us, we are looking forward to, after our break here. We were actually just gonna take a break in just a couple of minutes, so definitely stay tuned. But we issued each other challenges at the beginning of, in the middle point of last week's episode. And so after the break, we're going to complete those challenges. My challenge was to write a love ballad, which I will be playing for you on the piano, to write a love ballad about a tuna sandwich. And Pablo's challenge was to come up with a character and portray a Georgian senator, because the hot topic of this month, and I guess every month, is politics. And I had a lot of stuff on my mind with the Georgia runoff election. So yeah. Wait. Oh yeah, Pleasantly Purple is like, wait, since birth, because, you know, she's my mom. So,
the sad thing is that I haven't had a chance to research, but I'm going with it.
Yeah, come on.
I'm diving in.
That's okay. Is there a name for your elf in the basket? Not yet. Let's give it a name. Yeah.
I named him Billy earlier, but that was just was just a throwaway. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Billy the
and I'm his sponsor, so it's Billy, damn it.
That's true. It's Billy the elf in the basket. Which the basket is a whiskey glass, but we're not going to talk about it.
It's the shrink in the drink.
It's the shrink in the drink. That's terrible. I really hope he's an elf therapist. Like,
Yes.
That's great. That's fantastic.
Well, I call him
of,
Shrink because of the size.
of the
but
size. Yeah, no, I got it.
I can say it. We're friends though. So it's cool.
Anyway, it's if it were a bottle, it'd be a shorty and a 40. But these are my puns for the day. I'm sorry. It's a problem. Anyway,
this one's for our homies, Billy.
But yeah, speaking of elves, you've seen the movie Elf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who hasn't, right? I absolutely love the fact that Zooey Deschanel is in that movie.
Oh, dude.
She's just a delight in that film. I think.
And they sing "Baby It's Cold Outside."
And they do. What song is that? The song she's singing in the shower
in the
last
shower.
room where,
Yes.
Yeah, that's actually hilarious.
That's the creepiest rendition.
That is slightly nerving, yes. But yeah, anyway. So I know that you guys just showed up. I apologize, but we are going to take just a quick break. Don't touch that dial. We will be back for more of that 20-somethings show. We appreciate all the recent follows.
Really, we do.
I'm going to refill some tea and get prepared to sing you guys a beautiful love ballad to a tuna sandwich.
I gotta do a quick change.
Yeah, and we're gonna do a little quick change. So yeah, we will see you guys in just a bit.
I've known some. Until I first met you, I was lonesome. And when you came inside, dear, my heart grew light and this whole world seemed new to me. You're really swell, I have to admit you deserve expressions that really fit you. And so I've racked my brain hoping to explain all the things that you did to me. Mere Mr. Shane, please let me explain. Mere Mr. Shane means you're grand. Mere Mr. Shane, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest in the land. It means you're the Shane means you're grand. Mere Mr. Shane, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land.
Greetings from the Andrews sisters. I'm Patty.
I'm Maxine.
And I'm Laverne.
Say Bella, Bella, even say wunderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I've tried to explain mere Mr. Shane, so kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, so that you will understand.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I'm very reverby now. Whoa, Billy's getting trapped under a bunch of stuff. It's all the stuff you guys gave us today. Thank you so much for all of that once again. So, as you can see, Pablo's dressed a little funny, and I'm facing the piano. Because it's about...
I'm sorry, son. My name is Claudius. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. Claudius and I are back. And it's just about time to show off those challenges. What do you think, Claudius? Are you ready?
I say that's a good idea.
Alrighty. Well, I think because I've got the reverb and it's already starting to annoy me, I'm going to go ahead and do my song challenge first, if that's okay with you. So, for those of you who are blissfully unaware, and I truly mean blissfully, Pablo and I had a YouTube channel for a long time, and or at least a couple of years, and we did song challenges back and forth. Well, song and character challenges to each other back and forth. And he would give me a song 1 week, and I would have a full 2 weeks to write it. And then by the end of the next week, I had to perform that song in the video. And I would give Pablo a character, and he would have a full 2 weeks to come up with that character, and then he would perform a sketch with that character in the video. And we've decided to do something very similar, except this time it's every week, at least this week. I know we might not do a stream next week just because of the holidays, so I haven't prepared to give him a challenge yet. We might take a break this week, which is fine. But this week, he gave me the challenge of writing a love ballad to a tuna sandwich. So, without any further ado, I'm going to see if OBS Streamlabs works for me. It helps if I click on the correct one. Hey, song challenge time. It's me. It is I. And without any further ado, Midnight Snack. It's well after midnight. I open the freezer, thinking about a drumstick or wing appetizers. Something meatier comes to my mind. I open up the fridge this time, sitting there on the center shelf, a tasty little treat that I have all to myself. A tuna salad sandwich, a tuna salad sandwich, a tuna salad sandwich for a midnight snack. Tuna salad sandwich, a tuna salad sandwich, yes, a tuna salad sandwich for a midnight snack. Don't like the turkey, don't want pepperoni. I won't stand for this lunch meat, not even bologna. When I'm looking for a tasty treat, a tuna salad sandwich can't be beat. And when it comes to my favorite snack, I've had a tuna sandwich and I'll never go back. A tuna salad sandwich, a tuna salad sandwich, a tuna salad sandwich for a midnight snack. Tuna salad sandwich, a tuna salad sandwich, a tuna salad sandwich for a midnight snack. And without you, I'd go down on my hands and knees. If I ever lost you, baby, I guess I'd settle for some mac and cheese. A tuna salad sandwich, a tuna salad sandwich, a tuna salad sandwich for a midnight snack. Tuna salad sandwich, a tuna salad tuna salad sandwich for a midnight snack. That's Midnight Snack. Hooray! It's over. So that was Midnight Snack.
I thought it was delightful.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pablo. Here, there, or Claudius. I'm sorry. You're back. You're back on the screen. So that was Silly Songs with Sundance. Silly Songs with Sundance streams. Seriously. But yeah, so that was a tuna salad sandwich. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed writing it. The song was called Midnight Snack, not tuna salad sandwich. My bad. It's
certainly made me hungry.
Oh, did it? It made you hungry. Well, so speaking of you, you make. So Mike says you make tuna salad sandwich sound like a tasty snack. It is. I really like tuna. I have to say. But I say. Speaking of, I believe it's time for Claudius to take the stage. So I'm going to go ahead and give him the spotlight. Claudius, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Well, thank you kindly. Well, howdy, y'all. I am Claudius Hawthorne. I am a plantation owner down here in Georgia, but I am also interested in running for Senate.
Oh, what makes you interested in running for Senate?
Well, you see, not a lot of plantation owners actually get their way. We're providers in this world, and we don't really feel we get the appreciation we deserve. So I took the liberty to initiating a proposal for an act, for us country folk, something to really protect us, something to serve us. It's called the Country Folk Initiative Care Act, or the CFI Care Act, that I am more than happily pushing forward.
And so is that the biggest point in your platform, or do you have other issues that you're running?
Well, not just the biggest point. That is, of course, that is a seller, definitely. It draws you in. But I think more importantly, it's more about, I would like to bring back this wonderful, wonderful state of ours in Georgia back to its roots, back to its core. I'd like to go back to family values.
I hesitate to ask, but what exactly do you mean by back to your roots?
I'm glad you asked, son. I'm glad you asked. Now sit down, drink your tea, or whatever you millennials, Gen Z, LGBTQ, elemental PQRSTUV people might have. What I'm talking about is going back to family values, but bringing back to a time when things were simpler. Everything was just a specific thing. It's good, bad, perfect. Let's not do those. Or going back to things being made here. Not buying from some other place, from people I don't even understand. So why not bring back some more business? Make deals with people at home first. Now that's why I'm always pushing for my peaches. I run a peaches plantation here. And good chance for me to drop this. I'm nowhere blue, nowhere red. I'm making my own thing. So jump on board to the peach party, please. There's no party like a peach party, because a peach party never ceases.
Ah, yes. So you are the first candidate, to my knowledge, that's running under the peach party. Would that be correct?
Yes, indeed. I spearheaded the whole party. I designed the party. I organized it. Some may say I may be the one running it.
Oh, well, that's excellent. So do you have a message to all of your potential voters out there? Just one thing that would, help you get the most votes you can.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, all I gotta say is, if you want to go back to a time when the sweet smell of apple pie or peach cobbler was filling the air, of course, granted from the glorious Hawthorne peach plantation. Wink, wink. You want to go back to a time when a man could roll up his sleeves and get something done, or where we could beat a woman and look the other way. Just going back to the good old days. And I'm also currently running a Save the Dogs campaign. Once once we win, I make sure that every family could have a little bundle of joy along their wagging his tail with you, making sure that you bring his happiness and bring you happiness. Kind of remind you that we are all a family here.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Claudius. We appreciate it. And good luck in your Senate race.
Thank you, kind of. Don't forget to vote.
Oh boy, welcome back. That was an interesting character and song challenge, to say the least.
Yes, I don't know. I don't know if I'd vote for him.
I don't know.
I'd have a drink with the guy just to figure out what the hell he is.
Just to chat. I would definitely enjoy that. That's for sure. But thanks, guys, for sticking around and hearing us out on those song challenges. If you enjoyed it, I'm gonna do a little pitch here. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that follow
While you're
button.
doing that, I'm gonna switch back into something more comfortable.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So if you did enjoy that, be sure to hit that follow button, the bell if you'd like to get notifications on when we're streaming next. Also, you can look us up on Facebook. We are That 20-Somethings Show on Facebook, and you can follow us there for all of our super awesome... Oh, yeah. You can follow us there for all of our super awesome updates, and we will let you know then and there when we are streaming next in our stream schedule, because it's not as reliable as we'd like, but that's okay. If you do miss us and you want to check our stream out, you're more than welcome to also check out our YouTube page, which a lot of you I don't think have seen yet. So be sure to go ahead and head over to YouTube.
Last week's episode will be uploaded tonight. I've been having some issues with the system, so it'll be up and running.
Yeah, so you can check out our previous videos there, and be sure to drop a like over there to subscribe. And if you're in chat today, we really appreciate the feedback. We love talking to you guys. And if you are not with us currently, but if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to go ahead and drop some comments for us. We love interacting, and we do read all the comments. So don't
That's true. We really
feel
do.
too left out. We do. It's true. It's so true. We love hearing from you guys, and we really appreciate the support of you guys and our community and everything. So definitely check us out in those places.
If you also have other topics that you'd like to talk about, or something you'd like our thoughts on, just make sure you comment. Suggest it. We would love to do those.
Exactly. Feel free to ask questions. We appreciate it. We are okay with it, I swear.
That's why we're here. We're here for you guys.
Yeah, we're here for you guys. So if you have any questions related to the episode or not, typically we don't stick to the episode anyway. So if you have any questions related to the episode or not, go for it and ask. For me, yes, we're here for you, Matt, just for you, and anyone else who follows and drops in chat, and anybody else. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging in there and sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the character challenge and the song challenge. It was a fun time to put together for the both of us. So yeah. But anyway, this episode is at least titled "Christmas Time is Here." Because, ooh, that's a great question. Christmas dream roll.
Christmas what?
Christmas dream roll.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, it is. So I don't know if I'm taking this too far out of context, but let me just say that I know I talked a lot about the Santa Claus trilogy, but I would absolutely love to be Bernard in the Santa Claus trilogy.
Yeah.
I think that part was so well written. It was so good. I loved it. And so that is probably top of the line for me, because he was
Everybody needs a sarcastic guy during the holidays.
I was about to say, because he was so sarcastic, but in a completely well-mannered, like, well-meaning sort of way, which was awesome. So
I'm gonna wash my face real quick. I'll let you go on your tangent.
Okay, yeah, sure. So that's definitely my Christmas dream role. I absolutely love Bernard. And I'd love to play Santa Claus. I think that would be fun, but I mean, I'm not built for it. I can't grow a beard to save my life. So it's just not there for me. But Penis Mike, I enjoyed the challenges. Glad I made it in time to see the ballad. You should play it at work sometime. Well, what's even funnier is there was a day at work. Maybe I shouldn't be telling you this because you outrank me. You're my boss. But there was a day at work where nobody came in after like 7 p.m. And we were open till 10, and I was just sitting around like I vacuumed the entire store, and there was still time to kill. And so I sat down at the piano, and that's when I actually came up with the chord progression and the first verse for it. So it was kind of fun. I was like, I know that it's got to be about a tuna sandwich, and tuna salad sandwich, a tuna salad sandwich. It just sounded really good to me. So I was sitting at work
I gotta say, though, I have never wanted a tuna sandwich more.
Right? Welcome back, Pablo.
Thank you.
You missed Claudius. He was here.
Oh, no, that's good. I drove him here. I was his Uber.
I drove him.
I heard enough of him.
Ah, got you. But Mike was saying that he really enjoyed the ballad and that I should play it at work sometime.
Dude, that was a great ballad.
Yeah. It was definitely fun to come up with, and genuinely, again, usually even for these silly songs, I have like 2 weeks to come up with them and stuff. But this was only a week, actually it was only 6 days, and I was sitting here like literally 3 hours before the stream going, I still don't have the end of this song. And I'm like, well, what would I talk about? What if I didn't have a tuna salad sandwich? What would I go with? I sang just improvising, and if I don't have you, I'd get down on my hands and knees, and then I'm like, oh God, mac and cheese. It rhymes.
Yeah.
So
it's beautiful how you have to force your way through it.
Yeah, right? So yeah.
Find the most beautiful thing.
And so it just came to me literally a couple hours before the stream. So it was a blast to put together. I had a good time with it. But yeah, so that's definitely something that we'll be doing again in the near future. Again, like I was talking about before, I'm not sure if we're going to have a stream next week. It depends on schedules and stuff like that, right, because of the holidays. So just keep an eye out on our Facebook page. Check it out, and we'll see. If it happens, it happens.
I think, for Christmas dream roll, I would have to go for, I don't know if you, sorry, I was
finished. Go ahead.
See, I would also have to go with like the not so jolly ones, but like I would want it, like, who wouldn't want to do the Grinch? I would love to do the Grinch, or even like Ebenezer Scrooge, because I love the Christmas Carol so much.
Yeah.
So like probably one or the other, I'd be very happy with.
I do like Scrooge a lot too, and I think it's a very fun part to play.
Oh, it's got a lot of meat to it. I love it. Yeah,
but I'd also love to be genuinely Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone. Like, wouldn't that be so fun?
Yes.
And I'm thinking of it too in like an actor sense. I would love to just be the person that causes all of these problems and then watch these adult actors deal with it. And it's just so fun to me.
Dude, okay, so I forgot where I read it, but I think Ryan Reynolds was joking about wanting to do like a Home Alone movie, but instead of a child being home alone, it's like him, but he's super stoned, so he's basically just thinking as a child.
Jeez. So it's a stoner Home Alone. Stoned alone. There you go, Matt. Yeah, there you go. That's so funny. Oh, that's great. And yes, I would love to play Jack Frost. I think that would be super fun.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
But there's no way I could top Martin Short. So I'm sorry, but he was just so good.
That man, talk about heightened. That man knows how to be heightened.
I invented chill. I was like, ooh.
Anything Martin Short is in, I just know it's gonna be a good time. I know I will come out of there loving it.
For sure, absolutely, super good. And yeah, I would love to do that. Man, I loved his hair in that movie. His
It was good.
Until the end, and then it looked like a bad wig.
He's the accountant.
Yeah, it looked like a bad wig. Oh, thank goodness, Matt. I'm so glad. And yeah,
Matt
Pablo
says-
is Buddy the elf.
I'd be down for that.
You know-
That'd be fun.
So I want a Christmas take on movies like Freaky Friday or Big.
Okay.
I don't know how it would work. It'd be something interesting, but like a Christmas take on it. So like,
Dude, I want to see something where like the parents are played by kids and the kids are played as parents, but like not because of a Parent Trap kind of, or like a Freaky Friday kind of thing, but rather that's just the reality. Like that's the reality they live in.
this is the world we live in. Nobody's ready for your absurdist comedy yet, Pablo.
Watch me.
I think it would be interesting to have like a child, like, you know, in the sense of Freaky Friday, like a child accidentally switch with Santa Claus on Christmas Eve.
Ooh, that'd
like,
be fun.
Wouldn't that be an interesting movie?
I'd watch that.
Like, I would definitely watch it too, and I don't know, the plot would be interesting to figure out, but I could see it. I think it'd be fun. And you could be the big young Tom Hanks in it. You could definitely be. I was having a hard time with words there.
No, I
you hear that?
followed.
I had a stroke midstream. Like, I don't know what's going on. Huh? See, most people stream video games. They don't have to do this.
I want somebody to make like a Marvel Frosty the Snowman movie.
Ooh, Matt's right too. That brings I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus to a whole new level. Like, I just imagined, like, well, you know the scene in the Lindsay Lohan Freaky Friday,
Yeah.
where she's like, she backs away and she's like, cold sore. Like, okay, that's so funny. It's just hilarious to me. Anyway, it would be a very funny movie. I would definitely enjoy it. And can we talk about Jamie Lee Curtis in that movie?
Oh my god. Can we talk about just Jamie Lee Curtis in anything?
I'm sorry, but her going, I look like the Crypt Keeper. I died. Oh.
No, you know, it's one of those things where now that we're older, we understand, you know, what goes into, you know, making a movie or doing a play or doing a show, whatever. But those actors had to act like themselves being played by the other actor.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yes. So good. And, you know, Jamie Lee Curtis is a fantastic actress. And so, like, obviously, great. But Lindsay Lohan also does a really good job at being
pulled her
Jamie
weight
Lee
in that.
Curtis. like, you know, there's a lot of stuff about Lindsay Lohan and everything, but I think she did a really good job in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was really good. You know, before the drugs. But whatever. But yeah, it's crazy. You know, Macaulay Culkin is dating Brenda Song, or
yes,
yeah, like engaged or something like that. They're together anyway.
I was gonna ask you at one point, what's your favorite Home Alone movie?
Oh yeah. So to me, I'm sorry, but it's gotta be the original. I love the original Home Alone movie. It just sets everything in line.
Yeah.
Like, it's just such a classic to me. Although, you know, the second one is the only movie with a U.S. president in it, so...
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. The second Home Alone is the only Home Alone with a U.S. president in it. No.
I can't believe that. Like, if you had told me even just a few years before.
If you had told me when I watched Home Alone 2 that man would become president one day, I would have been like, okay. Whatever. No, but which one's your favorite, Pablo?
Yeah, my favorite is Home Alone 2. Because to me, I don't know what it is, dude. I don't know if I just found the pigeon lady endearing, or the fact that, I don't know, Marge just gets more of the beating than Harry does. Or I don't know. I think it's that, and, you know, like I feel like the playing field is just much larger, given the fact that it's New York City.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
But
what is it with this Home Alone 2 Lost in New York bullshit? The streets are numbered.
Oh yeah, was it 2 up and 3 over? You simple bitch.
So good. Anyway, sorry, I interrupted.
No, but yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm more drawn to the second one. Don't get me wrong, I love watching the original, but to me, I feel more excited when watching the second one than I do the first one.
Oh, for sure. It's super good. Yeah, I definitely like it.
You know, fun fact for those of you watching at home, they named my brother Kevin because of Home Alone.
That's
My mother,
so funny.
My mother was pregnant at the time, and then we were watching the Home Alone marathon, which back then was what, like 3 movies. And I don't know, she just really, who didn't find him adorable? And she's like, oh my god, Kevin, we gotta name him Kevin. And sure enough, he lived up to the name.
Nice. Classic. I love it. Yeah, that is kind of funny. I mean, it's better than being named after like a dog or something, like,
That was a coincidence. That happened. Just
saying. No, I just think that's funny. But yeah, for sure. The Kevin living up to Kevin. Tim Curry is the best part of Home Alone 2.
Dude, Tim Curry. Okay, so I recently found out that he voiced the audiobook for the novelization, and I need to get my hands on that.
That is great. That is awesome. So, yes, the Kevin, the darkest skinned person in your family, is named after Kevin, the whitest kid on the planet.
I know. That's actually stereotyped down here in Mexico.
What?
Like given like probably like to us the whitest sounding names to the most Mexican looking Mexican. So like there's Brian, which is funny because that's my sister's boyfriend, and they named the kid Brian as well. So that kid's in for something. So
got you.
It's gonna be fun.
That is hilarious.
But we got that as a stereotype down here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which is funny because my dad says, because he was talking to me about it, and he said, well, it's because it's one of those names that you just never hear. It's like Milton. Like, who do you know a Milton?
No.
And I kid you not, Jacob, 3 days later, I got hired at this new place, and the guard who works the shift right after me, his name is Milton. And I was like, no shit.
You gotta be kidding me.
Like, I did a Jack Benny, all of a sudden, I just went,
huh. That's great. That's fantastic. I love that so much. What a wild world we live in. No, but that's great. That is funny though, because like when somebody mentions something that you never knew before or you never even thought of, then all of a sudden it keeps popping up in your life. I noticed that at work. Like at work,
it felt like a gag in a TV show. Just
right, exactly. There's too many basic ass names like Matt. Oh wait, yeah. I don't want to.
Yeah, you said it.
Well, I guess you probably have this problem too, Matt. But in my middle school, my 8th grade science class, there were actually 5 Jacobs in the class.
I gotta ask, were they all spelled the same way?
Yes, they were all Jacob.
That's
which
even
is
sadder.
actually why I started going by Sundance, and like embraced it, because there were
that
too
was the
many
right
Jacobs,
thing to do.
and all of my teachers called me Sundance, and so I was like, yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't realize Matt says his brother was named Elliot because of E.T. That's awesome.
That is awesome for sure. And yeah, for those of you who don't know, my nickname is Sundance. I don't use it that much anymore. But for a long time in my life, everybody knew me as Sundance. That was the only name I had. In fact, some people met me as Sundance and didn't know I had another name. Like, they didn't know that my name was Jacob. I
called you Sundance for like, what, 4 weeks?
You called me Sundance once. Like... Yeah, exactly, Matt. Somebody actually said, like... that they were talking to their parents about me in some storytelling context, and that their parents thought I was, number one, they thought I was African American. A flamboyant African American man.
Oh, I would have assumed your parents were hippies or something.
Yeah, and then I got another person who was like, is he like Native American, and I'm like, that's so funny. Like, that's a touch racist, but we'll go with it. Oh, I have a bone to pick. Speaking about that,
Yeah.
somebody posted a thing that said, if you have a dark humor, and I don't like you, it's not because that I'm weak or easily offended. It's because you're racist or sexist. And I'm like, I have a dark sense of humor, and that doesn't make me racist. I know what's wrong, and I know what's funny. There is a big difference.
You're friends with a Mexican. How are you
I'm
racist?
friends with a Mexican. I can't be racist.
We shared a room.
No, but I have a bone to pick with that person. That person doesn't watch my streams. It's just a rando on the internet. But it's fine. Well, they could watch my streams, but they wouldn't know that.
It's the internet. It'll get around. Don't worry.
It'll get around. I'm canceled already. It's fine.
I got nothing to lose.
I got nothing to lose. We need to come up with a canceled command. It's going to be fun. I don't know what it'll do, but it'll just shut the stream down. Like, just
make it an O and a slash.
But yeah. Also, I don't know if you saw, but during our break, I added the name Billy to the elf. Yes, so Billy is the elf now.
Nice.
Yeah, because I thought he deserved a name. Matt asked.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And so I had to
also
put it out.
I don't know if I told you, but I have an idea for next year. I feel like we should do some special, like, limited edition Elf on the Shelf, but it's our faces.
I love it. We should have, that's part of our merch.
Yes.
We'll have plushies.
Our holiday plushies.
Our holiday merch. Speaking of merch, if you've just followed us recently, you won't know that we have merch coming out soon. But we do. We have merch coming out soon.
We just got to get that logo squared out.
Yes. If you want a t-shirt with our faces on it, I don't know why, but if you do, we'll have merch coming out, and it'll be great. It'll be fantastic. It'll be just in time for a crappy Valentine's gift for your significant other. It'll be great. It'll be so fun.
Who the fuck are these?
Yeah, right? Who are these guys? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's fine. But yeah. You know.
Yeah.
In case you want that gag gift to really seal the deal with breaking up. You know? Anyway. But yeah, we will have merch coming up. That part is not a joke. That's actually going to happen. It's going to be great.
I will not rest until we're in a lunchbox.
I will not rest until one person buys something. I don't care what it is, but if one person buys something with our faces on it, my dream will be made. Like, I'll be great.
I can die happy.
I can die happy. It'll be fine. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Pablo now has to change the entire logo because I cut all my hair off. So.
Oh yeah.
He has to change the logo now. It'll be fine. No, just kidding. We're going to keep the logo with long hair because I like my long hair a lot. And it's not too long. It's kind of at the in-between in the logo, which is fine with me. I like it. I like the way the logo looks. But you guys don't know what the logo looks like, so that's fine.
So we keep teasing it.
Yeah, right?
Well, I mean, I posted a sketch of, like, sketched out.
Our profile picture on here is the sketch version of the logo, but not the real logo. It's not the real thing. It has the name of the show on it, guys. It's fine. You'll know what you're in for. You're in for a show. A shit show. It'll be great.
There we go. That's how we're going to tease season 2 with a poster.
You're
in for a show. A shit show.
I love it. It's great. Let's slap that on a t-shirt. Anyway.
Yep.
But
I feel like you know how a lot of shows have those obscure references in t-shirts, you know, where it's just a quote, and you know, it's like the hardcore fans will get it.
Yeah.
So I feel like with us, it'll be just like ... or whatever. So because I say that a lot, or
That's true. No, it'll be Spy Kids. It'll just
and Spy Kids.
It'll say and Spy Kids. Yeah, it'll be great. We'll come up with a bunch of gags.
Oh no, not or whatever and everything. I always end it with like you know with this thing and everything. You know?
Everything, you know. But yeah, we need to come up with one that's like I apologize, and apologize is trademarked. Yes, Spy Kids, it happened. Don't worry, we mentioned it earlier in the episode. It's fine. We won't talk about it again. So
Yeah, we got it out of the way.
I have one more question to kind of close out the stream, since we'll probably be ending pretty soon here. And you can think about it for a while, because I already have my answer.
Oh.
But what was the best, not necessarily most expensive, but best Christmas gift you ever got?
Oh, man.
You think about it for a hot minute, and I will describe mine. I have gotten a lot of really awesome Christmas presents, super great ones. But the one that topped all of them as far as just everything goes is, was it last? No, it had to be 2 Christmases ago. 2 Christmases ago, I got Hamilton tickets.
Ooh.
Yeah. And that took the cake. It was the one. And because it wasn't just a present, it wasn't just something that you got to open Christmas Day and then it was something that you use. Like, when I was a kid, I got toys, and I have obviously outgrown toys. People outgrow toys. And now that I'm older, I get Christmas gifts that are like equipment and stuff that I use, or like, gift cards, and I usually buy groceries, or which is stuff that I use. And not saying that's a bad present, that's a fantastic present. But Hamilton was an experience. It wasn't just a present. It was more than that. It was something that I could look forward to while it happened, and then it was an experience that I got to be there for, and it's a memory now, and so it's super awesome, for sure. So that was my best gift. I absolutely loved going. I took my mom. It was great. I got a Wii from my grandma the year it came out. 12-year-old Matt was so excited. I'm telling you, I loved the Wii. We got a Wii for Christmas too, I think. That Super Mario Galaxy, though. Anyway.
No, I think we also got a Wii on Christmas. Like when
everybody
when we got
did.
ours,
It was a thing.
Yeah. It was the hot item that
they really
that
pushed
season.
it for the holidays. They really did, because I remember the advertising for it and everything. But yeah. So what about you, Pablo?
Mine is okay. I'll say it as a 2-parter, mainly because they're tied in such a way that they happen like almost right after each other.
Oh yeah.
Because so for starters, I got there was a Secret Santa back in high school in our in the theater department, and I remember Mr. Crow got me, and there was this one because he knew how much I loved comedy, and how much I was like looking into it, just kind of like I love dissecting it and all that nice stuff. So he got me this book called The Comedy Bible that does just the thing that I was looking for. It picked my brain the way I wanted to get challenged, and it helped me understand everything that goes into what comedy is, and I loved it. And in the first page, he writes, someday you'll be in this book, and I thought that was the sweetest thought. And me, I have a almost, I don't know, I have a specific type of humor, and sometimes it gets twisted and it goes down the wrong way sometimes, but that's what I love about it.
Yeah.
That's why that same that same month, that same I guess couple weeks actually, I got a present from Noah back when he was like 10. And the fact that a 10-year-old gave me an Arizona State Trooper collar and an Uno game that was just green cards, it hit. It hit like the epicenter of my humor, and I was like, that has got to be the best thing to get from, like, the best gift to get from a child.
No, that is fantastic. I'm telling you, I have a dark sense of humor. But Pablo, here's the thing. So that's funny, right?
Yes.
Am I a racist for finding that funny? I don't think
No.
so. I think that's hilarious. I think it's so funny knowing who you
It's-
are and everything. Like, you gotta know
Because
that.
look, I'm weak. Okay, I will break down laughing in tears if I hear a kid swear. So the fact that a kid just gave me like all this like immigration theme,
Right.
it was perfect. It was just right.
So good. So delightful. But yeah, that is super fun. I remember that year. That was hilarious. Yeah, it was great. It was great. I also wanted to talk. Maybe this is a bad idea, but maybe not.
Okay.
What was the worst?
I like when things start off that way.
Yeah, right. What was the worst present you've ever gotten?
Oh wow. I don't
Right?
know.
I have one.
I'm a very grateful person, to be
I
honest.
am
so.
too. I am too. But there's definitely a worst on my list.
Oh yeah,
And
there,
it's
you know,
just
there's
because
always one you love less.
It was just pure disappointment, and it was because, so I love White Elephant. I love Secret Santa, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. White Elephant is super fun because it's just garbage. It is what it is. Some people put in an iPod. Some people put in literally a Tootsie Roll wrapper, and they're like, "This is your present." Like, I get
People
it.
can be such assholes.
It's fantastic. I love it. But the worst gift that I've ever received was a Secret Santa, and I went all out on my Secret Santa, like my person's gift.
Mhm.
I put so much time and effort into it. It was awesome.
Quick question: did you get each other, or was
We
it just
did,
a separate?
but
Okay.
it wasn't necessarily supposed to happen like that. But we did.
Right. It just so happened.
Yeah, just out of pure chance, pure luck, we got each other. I went all out for this person's present, and they forgot and gave me nothing. And so
You know what?
that was hurtful. But other than that, that was only the worst present because I did a lot of work and I expected, even a small thing. No, I will not expose them, Matt. No, I will not. It's not happening. This is the internet.
I want names.
I want names.
What is it? I want him dead. I want his family dead.
Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. That's Mulan, people. I'm not a racist. Anyway.
That's Eddie Murphy. Why'd you making him sound like
Because it's a Chinese
Jackie
film.
Chan?
Anyway.
Fun fact: he sang "I'll Make a Man Out of You" in Cantonese, I think.
Did he really?
He's yeah.
No way.
In one of the dubs, he sings that song.
That's great. That's fantastic. I love that. But anyway, so that was my worst gift. Just because I was expecting anything and nothing happened. It was tragic. It was a tragedy. I was
Okay.
sad. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me.
I guess, yeah. I don't know what I would call my worst gift because, like I said, I appreciated all my gifts. Of course, to a certain extent, but I think I'll say my worst mainly because I never had any use for them. Because okay, so I got a Secret Santa back in college. I forgot which year. It may have been my sophomore actually. So I got so it was like one of those. No, it wasn't even White Elephant. It was just Secret Santa, and I got like a mustache grooming kit. Which I mean, I can grow facial hair, but I'm not. It's not like.
But it ain't pretty.
It's not grooming proportionate, so.
Maybe that was the hint.
Yeah.
They were like, "Yo, you need help."
And the other one was shoe polish, but I didn't have I had dress shoes, but they weren't the same color.
Oh, that's the worst. That's actually really funny. It's almost like they did it on purpose.
I found it funny. It's just I didn't have any use for them.
Yeah. No, I understand. That's actually hilarious, though. Yeah. Expose them. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do it. But yeah, that's so fun. I enjoy White Elephant. I enjoy gift giving.
I do too.
I'm super excited for Christmas this year because my entire family is in for
I
a
like
treat.
making gifts too.
Yeah, I love.
I'm a very hands-on person.
I love the idea of making gifts. I just don't like the actual thought and
Process of
effort.
making it. Oh,
Yeah, the process. I'm bad at it. I'm not a hands-on type of person.
And that's fair. I mean, everybody's different.
Hey, I bet this person would like this. I'm gonna go ahead and get that for them.
Oh, Pablo needs a new shirt.
No.
Me who wears the same T-shirt every day.
Oh.
Well, it's different T-shirts, but they look the same.
Ah, yes. Every year for Christmas, my step-grandparents always got me personal hygiene and cologne products.
Oh my God,
It's a hint.
that's funny because my sister will always give me like cologne or something. Because as much as as close as we are with each other, we actually are. We found that we were like the hardest people to buy for, like when it comes to like each other during Christmas.
It's hard.
Because it's hard. Like I have no idea what to get her. I mean, I kind of do. I've sort of narrowed it down now. Like 4 days before Christmas.
You got time. It's fine.
Yeah, I got time. I can swing it. But yeah, we're very complicated to buy for. So she always gets me cologne because she knows I like smelling nice. Like I always take care of I'm always paranoid about the way I smell. That's just me. So she gives me cologne, and I don't know if you've noticed living with me, but I've got like rows of cologne because I don't go through it as often as she thinks I do. Because she goes off of it like from what she sees, and what she sees here is Kevin and my dad just like bathing in it. Just
and you're
so like they go through cologne like it's like it's nothing. So I get a cologne every year, and I'm barely even halfway through my original bottle. So I just got stacks and stacks of cologne.
That's actually funny. You've got a cologne collection. You've got
yes,
like just rows and rows.
Like at least now I know I don't have to buy any as long as I live.
As long as you live, you don't have to worry about it ever again.
I'm good.
That's so funny. No, I do love that. Although in Mike's case, I think it's just a hint. I think he just needs to take showers more often.
I think he smells fine.
That's a weird
I've
thing
never-
to say.
I've never met the guy.
having met him. That's fantastic. I love it.
when he lays still, yeah, he actually smells nice.
Yeah, he definitely does smell better when he's sleeping.
And there he went.
And he's gone. He left. Goodbye. No, but anyway. Yeah, no, it is really hard to buy things for people close to you. I definitely, it's hard. It's just like,
Well, like maybe not even that. I mean, Kevin, Vicky, I got their presents just immediately. Because I feel like I know them that well. With Hesla, it's just more complicated.
yeah, I feel that.
Then she's a mom now, so I don't know. Do her interests change?
What do you want? I've got. There's perfume or a
Need
baby
more diapers?
bottle. You don't get you.
I got some like teething toys, but I call them chew toys. Like I got him some chew toys. I don't.
It's not a dog, Pablo. It's a child. 6 1, half dozen the other. I don't.
It's a chick magnet one way or another.
Yeah, right. You get either one. LA people put in strollers, so like
And leashes. So
and
can we talk about that? We put dogs in strollers and kids in leashes.
That's fantastic. That was the funniest thing that's happened on this stream. Just within this entire episode, it's been great.
I want a time traveler, just like accidentally, just come here to this time period. Like I guess for like a rest stop or what have you. But
Right.
But they're like, what is going on here? We were gone for 5 years. What's wrong?
What's wrong? There are dogs in strollers and children on leashes. The world is upside down. That is kind of funny. I do enjoy that idea. But anyway.
Wait, you tell me the guy who pointed Kevin to the lobby is the president now? What's going on?
What's going on? Oh. And the Cubs won a few years ago? You gotta be kidding me. No, but anyway, you know, I still have a good time with the Cubs winning because, you know, they broke their 102-year losing streak.
Hey, man, everybody hits their mark.
It's crazy, right? But anyway, with that, guys, I think it's just about time to end this stream. It is getting
I
late.
think so.
But we appreciate all the new follows and the new chatters and everything. We appreciate.
This is definitely fun.
Yeah,
I'm glad we got more input.
Yeah, it's been a great time, and so we appreciate you showing up. Definitely be sure to check out our YouTube if you missed some episodes. Be sure to drop us a subscribe over there and follow our Facebook page for all of our new updates on when we're streaming again. Again, like I said, I'm not sure if we're streaming next week, but you'll be sure to find out on that Facebook page. So we'll update you there. And with that...
You'll be the first to know.
Yeah, you will be
We'll be the second.
or something like that, I'm sure. But yeah, happy holidays, everyone. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I know there are a lot of other holidays out there. So happy holidays to you all. And with that, I am going to go ahead and drop a raid onto Laura Wiley Piano. And I don't know what she's streaming, but she's streaming some music. I'm almost positive because she's a piano player. So I'm going to go ahead and
makes sense.
Send you guys over to her. And I hope you enjoy. Thank you guys again so much for participating today. It has been a blast. But with that, have a great night, and we'll see you guys later. And we're out.